Taking a chance to learn what's in my head and reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. You die for me when I won't even cry for you. Oh, please, Lord, tell me what must I do? Taking out a page each day from the letter you wrote to me. A book of life that I despise, but with your animosity. Take me back to a time we met on that bank holiday. We made it right from the first night till you threw it all away. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. Confusion is a gift that forever falls my own way. I'll never be so proud of that man I am today. Take me back to a time of our once happy days. Still you seem forever haunt me with your condescending ways. Now it's time to do things right and get you out of my head and reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Or would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. And the pain you caused fell from afar, and the message that you betrayed it caused me too much sorrow and pain. But I won't fall for that anymore. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm needing you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. It's another Friday show. It's another Tone show. Martin will be with us in a moment or two. Make sure you guys smashing up these likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Big stream for you today, guys. Is this the end of an era? Well, it is the end of an era, let's be honest with you. And we've got a huge rebuild incoming in the next 2 years. I want to get Tone's take on this, see where we go from here, and see if he's got any ITK information from us as well. And I'll ask Marty when he joins as well, because he's been texting this morning.
Yes.
Big up to you, Tone. Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you. Not as well as Saka. He's fit and raring to go for Arsenal
Mm.
this weekend, but which is no surprise. But I am very well, yes, thank you. And yourself?
I'm all right, mate. I made myself a smoothie.
Oh, okay,
I'm,
okay.
I'm,
What's
I'm
in
trying to
it?
get some nutrition into my life because
God,
I don't have nutrition. So yeah, this has got banana, strawberry,
right.
pineapple, and almond milk. So yeah,
Almond milk. I've had
almond milk. Yeah,
coconut. Is it coconut milk? There's another bloody milk I've had, and I can't remember what it
oat
is.
milk. Oat.
That's the one. Oat milk. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love filtered coffee with oat milk.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
If you
Well,
go, if you go to Pret, sorry, Albie, if you go
yeah.
to Pret, if you've got your own cup, you can get a filter coffee with oat milk, 49p. There you go.
Oh, no way. Okay. Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
there
Didn't
you
know
go.
that. Well, guys,
Yeah.
smash these likes up, man. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well on this Friday. It's almost the weekend. So, it's been a bit of a madness, isn't it? You know what I mean? With Pep Guardiola, Viana, Amarim debates here, there. People want Amarim. People don't want Amarim. I'm trying to push the Vincent Company hype, but everyone's telling me it's too soon.
Yeah.
Well, where are you? Is your head clear, or are you a little bit confused about where we're going at the moment?
I'm not I'm not confused. I think we'll be fine. I think there's just a lot to do. The club will be on it, as they've shown with I was going to say hammering with Viano's coming in. They've got that prepped. That's been going on and planned for months. They met earlier in the year. They met over the summer. Viana, I mean, Caldoun and all and Pep and so on. So the club are always prepped for these things. From the outside looking in, it can probably like to us, it can look like bloody hell, all these player contracts, all these. We need few new players. We need this, that, and the other. Is Pep? What's he doing? I can guarantee you, inside they'll just be there going, "We've got everything ready for contingency plans. It's all ready to go." The club will be on it. There's no way they're. I've heard that Pep still hasn't made a decision. That was earlier this week. I know other people have heard different. I'm not discounting what they've heard. I've just heard that he is still not genuinely not made a decision yet, and the club are just waiting for it. But if he stays, they'll have a plan. If
Do you
he
think that's a
doesn't,
good thing or a
they'll have
bad
a
thing that
plan.
he's not made a decision?
Yeah, I'll be honest. A slight concern is that if he still isn't sure, because to me, if you're not sure by this point, you just don't want to be getting to next season and he's like he was a bit at Barca. It's obviously different circs and so on, but you probably don't want him like tired out or he always regrets doing that last year at Barca. And I know it's completely different with the politics and all the rest of it, but there is a slight alarm in that if he really isn't sure, which is what we're being told, either way, I just think you're 7, 8 months away. You should be ready to say yay or nay now. Either way, fine. But yeah, I think there is a slight thing of worry with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, if he's still not made a decision yet about whether he wants to stay or go, I'm looking at it and thinking, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a
Yeah.
good thing because for me, like, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of his mindset and like if he's still not made a decision, that means he's still not convinced. He's not convinced staying is the right decision. I mean, he still thinks that maybe I
Yeah.
don't really want to sign. So yeah, I don't think that's a particular. And then these rumors, by the way, I'm starting to resign myself that I think Amarim is going to be the next guy.
Yeah.
I was originally going down the road of I think it's too easy of a link. Just because we've got Viana, people are saying we're going to get Amarim, but I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the noise. I'm hearing what everyone's saying. I'm looking at the sources coming out from Portugal
Yeah.
saying they reckon it's going to happen, and I'm just looking at it thinking, I think it's going to be Amarim, man. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Pep just calls it a day this summer and goes with Tiki, and then they just bring in Viana and Amarim. But that is such a huge job, Tone. Because this squad needs a rebuild. There's a lot of players that need to leave. There's a lot of players that need to come in. And for Tiki to leave, Pep to leave, and Amarim and Viana to do that in their first summer. I mean, if they get it right, fair play to them.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a transitional time to a degree. I mean, I don't think there's the squad is still pretty good. There's still a lot of young players, and even late 20s is it's not old. Diaz and Akanji and all those players, they've still got many years left in them. But I think it'll be Amarim. what the word around is at the moment. It's come from good places as well. So I think it will be probably be him. Obviously, there's Alonso, Inzaghi, and all these other guys that they'll be looking at, and they won't just go, oh well, Vaiana's not just going to turn around. He knows how big this job is, how much of a step up this is. He's turned down multiple jobs, Newcastle, Milan, and Paris, and so on, apparently. But he's now at one of the elite clubs, or he will be shortly, and he's not just going to go, oh, my mate's hammering. You know, oh, I'm going to bring my mate in. You know, they're too professional, these guys. If he feels Amarin is the right man, he'll be in. But yeah, I've just seen Martin in the chat, by the way, saying I disagree. Why is he not on here saying it? He's bloody bottled it.
Where is it? Where is he saying this?
I saw it. It's not that far up from the bottom, or it wasn't. I did see it a minute ago. I don't agree with Tone on that. Oh, he's bloody sat in the chat. Get on here, Martin.
Well, he meant to be on the stream, man.
Yeah.
What's he doing, bro?
We're bloody late here. Christ, we've been up and raring to go for bloody hours, mate. Well, actually, you weren't, were you, LB? You've only been up an hour.
I've only been up an hour, me, lads. Fucking hell. Well, I was in a coma last night, me. You know, I set the alarm for 8:30. I was like, you know what? I get up at 8:30. I'll go gym at 9. Yeah, do a double session. Come home, do the stream. So I set my alarm off at 8:30. Yeah. Next thing is fucking 10 to 11. And I'm like, Jesus, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? And the only reason I woke up at 10 to 11 is because the postman knocked on my door. And I opened the door like this, like, morning, mate. I couldn't open my eyes.
I'll be sat on the stream on my own next week. I'll be sat here going, these two still in bloody bed.
Yeah,
Christ,
exactly.
Martin's having midday showers.
Martin's having midday shower. What's your take on Amarim, Tone? Because in fact, I'm going to do a poll in the chat as well. A very simple poll going in the chat right now. But Tone, what's your view on Amarim? Are you on the pro Amarim, or you don't really want him as the next City manager?
Yeah, no, I'm on the pro. I don't know an enormous amount about him. The one thing I do think he comes across as, and people who know him or know more about him may say, no, you're wrong. Because I haven't read an enormous amount about him, but what I've read has been very positive. You know, he's turned down Liverpool. That is a big tick in the box to me, because then we can wind up Liverpool fans. But in all seriousness, he's appears to be a very good young manager. And I always think there's two kinds of managers, really. There's Mancini type, who are quite volatile. I love Mancini, by the way. And Pellegrini, who's so bloody laid back, you may as well not even. You can not bother turning up to training, and he wouldn't notice. You know, we've seen the stories about what some of the players did in training with Pellegrini. It's an absolute. But I think Amarim falls more on that Mancini side. He seems to have a sort of slight edge to him in the comments.
I don't think that's going to work. Then let me tell you. Sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, Tone. Let me tell you now. If that's true, ain't going to work.
Yeah,
I don't think these players, right, are going to go from Pep Guardiola to Amarim, who's won two Portuguese titles. And if you're right, I don't know, I'm taking your word for it. If you're right, and this guy's more of a dictator, I'd be surprised if that works. I don't think the players will be like, the like, who are you shouting at me? You're Amarim, bro. Like Pep never used to do this as much as you.
Yeah. I think dictator. I'm not sure, but it's more the comments I've read in the media where he's very strong. He seems very strongly opinionated and very by his word, and will say some things like, you know, I think he said something around Vaiana wants to win more than anyone at City or something. You know, comments like that, and it's like. It again is purely based on about a dozen articles I've read and little comments that I've seen. To me, when I read them, I thought he is extremely strong. I think Pep comes maybe a bit halfway, you know, with the Mancini Pellegrini thing. He sort of has a bit of both. He seems quite cool, calm, casual, but if you cross him, you're done, and he will bloody well work you, and he's 24/7, so he has that little bit of that, but also seems just quite a cool guy, whereas Amarim, to me, again, purely based on that, I would say is more on that sort of volatile side, and they're extremely strong personality, but perhaps a guy, and I might be wrong, but perhaps a guy that may not think he's wrong very often. I would probably wage on that.
Listen, I think it'd be exciting if you got Amorim. Clearly, I mean, I've read some of the stuff. I've read loads of articles.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't me just going off nothing. I've read articles. I've read opinion pieces.
Yeah.
I've read stuff about his tactical setup. I've read stuff about his signings with Viana. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I'm not saying it would fail, but if he does come in with that sort of attitude,
yeah,
I just think sometimes that can be a little bit alienating to some of the players and a little bit, you know, that might piss them off a little bit. You know what I mean? I think this is why, for me, I think the next manager has to be able to command the respect. And I keep saying this, but I think it's the key, most important thing out of everything. The next manager has to walk in that dressing room, and the players need to be like, right, I'm backing it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the question.
Yeah.
Who knows? And he might be fine. He might command the respect. Maybe Pep will have a word with them before he goes and says, listen, you need to listen to this guy a little bit. Like, obviously Klopp clearly did that. You know, he did the Arnie Slot song, didn't he? At Anfield, the fans got behind him. But you know, you look at across the road, Tone, and you look at when they brought Moyes in, right?
Yeah.
Moyes was not respected by any United player. And he wasn't respected by the fans. So as soon as stuff starts going south, it just deteriorates real quick. I mean, there's the story about, I keep saying this, but it's insane. The story where David Moyes was reading a book on the coach. They were going to an away match, right? And he was reading a book on the coach, and he was reading a book about like management, because David Moyes wanted to like read about management and like improve management or whatever. He's always wanted to improve, reading a book about management, and the players saw it and started laughing at him because they didn't respect him. Now that says to me a lot about the players, that, you know, that's a bit of a dickish move. But the fact is, you've got to respect him. And will Amorim, coming from the Portuguese league, have that respect? I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Who will see? Time will tell. But I just think it's hella risky.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's a good point. He may well get the respect. If not, I think he's the sort of one that will demand it. I think he's the one that will say, you know, that's, you know, people don't follow the rules. That's how he comes across. Now, as I say, very, very, very limited resource. There's probably people in the chat who know a bit more in depth about him and his character, but he just comes across that way. But then whoever comes in after Pep will not have that degree of respect. You know, Pep's the most respected coach on the planet. We know that. The only sort of names, and I think you've mentioned this name before, is like an Ancelotti. If he'd come in, then obviously he's very highly respected. There are very, very few really highly respected long-term coaches now. Ancelotti's obviously one, Pep's another, and there'll be a few others dotted about. But even Alonso, okay, he may well have actually, I'd argue if he has a better CV than Amorim, to be honest, but Alonso's not been doing it as long, to be fair. But would Alonso command that respect when he'd come in?
Yeah, I think he would. I think Alonso coming in would be more respected than Amorim. So this guy, in his first job, won the Bundesliga with Leverkusen, undefeated. Right, this guy's one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 20 years in football. I mean, he was an unbelievable player. Yeah, he's played under some of the best managers in world football. Jose Mourinho's hyped him up. I think Pep's probably spoken about him before. Yeah, I think if he comes in, I think he's respected, because he's done it as a coach, and he did it as a player. So I think he is respected. I'd rather have Alonso than Amorim. I've said it. I'd rather have Alonso than Amorim.
Yeah, I would probably right now. But if you think about it, imagine if Viana gets Alonso and then signs Musiala in his first window, or you know, his first sort of stretch as City. Bloody hell, it would go absolutely mad. I'd probably go with Alonso for now, but yeah, I know you want to mention company and stuff, and Martin's already mentioned it in the chat. You know, he's going to come on here and rant about it. I'm not. I need to see what company does with Bayern over the next few years. Although people will then say, "Oh well, Alonso's only done," but you know, Alonso's, like you said, won the league with Leverkusen. He's proved. The only question mark, though, LB, I'll say on Alonso. Right now, the football games, you know, they're 90 minutes plus or whatever. But how many bloody late goals are Leverkusen getting? Does it get to a point where they're clearly a good team? He's clearly a good coach. how much bloody luck is involved here? Because you're literally talking like almost every week they're scoring 1 or 2 in injury time.
No, mate. The year that we beat United to the title in 2012, right? We scored so many late goals that year. We scored so many late goals. No, we weren't lucky. You know what I mean? You make your own luck in this game for me. So no, I don't think Alonso was lucky. I think at the end of the day, yeah, this guy's a guy he'll have so many tactical ideas because of the managers he played under. Yeah, he played under Mourinho, he played under Pep Guardiola, Rafa Benitez. Probably some other ones that I've missed out there. He's a top coach. He was a top player. He's played under top coaches, and he's proving already that he's a good coach. For me, I think this is the one. And if we want Wirtz as well, maybe that will help that situation as well. Because if we get Alonso, maybe Alonso can convince Wirtz.
Oh, if you get Alonso, there's a very high chance Wirtz will come wherever he ends up. They will probably end up together. So, yeah, I like Alonso. I do. It's still early with him, though. I mean, let's not forget. I know we're all raving and stuff, but it is still early in his career as a manager because these things, you know what I mean? I remember everyone raving last season. He loses the Europa final, where, by the way, they were terrible and they got absolutely annihilated. Was it Atalanta?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, got played off the park, and suddenly, I don't know about him, I don't know. So, he loses his next 3 and finishes 5th this season, and everyone's like, oh no, he's not that good. Yeah, it's a very, very fickle business, football. So look, he's very, very good. I think Amarim's done it over a larger spell.
So who would you go for then, Tom?
Oh, bloody hell. God, it's difficult. I've got about 3 or 4 names. I would probably still go with Alonso for now, and then Amarim. I love like Ancelotti. I don't know. He's probably not available anyway, but I just think City are now in this new era thing. Viana, they need a younger manager. Chicky took the risk on Pep once upon a time, back at Barca B, and all that sort of thing. I think City will do the same. I think they'll follow that method and get a younger manager. But what I'm saying is it is a risk. Alonso is not a guarantee. There are very few that will guarantee.
No, I don't think there's any guarantees.
I don't know. I think obviously Pep is, I would say, near enough as guarantees.
Not Pep. Obviously after Pep though. That's the point. After Pep, I don't think there is. After when Pep leaves, I don't think any manager is a guarantee.
No, perhaps
even
not.
Ancelotti. I don't even think Ancelotti would be a guarantee. And Zaghi, I don't think he'd be a guarantee.
No, perhaps not. But then the circumstances dictate as well, because whoever follows Pep is in the toughest job in football. Because how can you possibly follow up? It's not just on the field as well with Pep. It's off the field, the way he carries himself, the way he presents himself with the club, his relationship with Khaldoon, all this sort of thing, the whole thing with Pep. I don't feel too sorry for him because they're going to be on a nice little salary. But whoever follows really is a real tough one following him because he's best ever. I don't know how you follow him. I just don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at some of these super chats, guys. Make sure you smash these likes up as well, man. Big up to Blue Tiger for the 2 months. Says yes. Big up to you, man. Appreciate the 2 months. Big up to MCFC. Says good morning, gentlemen. Hope all is well. Very hectic recently with all the Premier League stuff. Viana, DM links, Pep, Amarim. How will that impact our January window? Will we still go for Riki or Zubimendi? I think we'll go for someone, bro. 100%. We have to. I think if we don't, then we're just stupid. I'd go for Zubimendi. I think he's absolutely perfect for what we need. And he's available 50 million quid release clause.
Yes, if he wants to move, which I think he would. I know, stay in Spain. If City come in for Zubimendi, he's going to move, in my view. But I think it could be Richie or Ricky or whatever he's called.
Richie.
Richie, is it right? I've heard more that City are definitely Zubimendi. I'm not quite sure from the people I've seen and heard from and so on with him, but Richie's definitely. That isn't to say they'll go in, but they are most definitely interested in him.
Yeah, I think Zubimendi's clear of Richie. But from what I've seen, I think he's clear.
Yeah, sorry. They will sign someone. Yeah, they will definitely sign someone. That's what I've been told, and I'm sure you have, Lewis and Martin. I'm sure he's probably been told the same. Well, Martin gets bloody names every day. We've had a couple this morning, so someone will come in. Yeah,
I hope it's Zubimendi, MCFC. I really, really do. I think he's perfect for us. 50 mil, get him in, and I think we're done.
Yeah.
Bill Jack UEFA says LB out, Doku in. Start a petition, people. Bro, I didn't even say Doku out. That was Huey. You know what I mean? Don't cook me. I'd probably get rid of Grealish if it was between him and Doku, because Grealish is 29 and Doku's 22.
That'll set the chat.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the chat love these debates, man. And for me, I would have got rid of Grealish, not Doku, but Hugh chose Doku. He wanted to keep Grealish. So
what you were saying? Who would you sell out the two if you had to lose one?
if you had to sell one of them, who would you sell?
God, blimey, that's bloody tough. I'd agree with you. I think purely based on age, I'd keep Doku.
Yeah, I'd keep Doku.
I think Doku's. Sorry, just to say, Doku's ceiling is so high. Yes, he's raw. Yes, he can be frustrating. His ceiling is ridiculous. If it clicks with him and that final ball and all that, he's honestly, he's almost unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree. Look, Finn says why not Nagelsmann after the World Cup, best manager after Pep? The problem is with that, do you know this Club World Cup thing?
Yeah.
Is that happening every year?
I don't think so. But I don't honestly know. I might have a look. I might look that up.
Because I don't know if it's every year. Oh, Pranav said it's every 4 years. The Club World Cup, not the World Cup. The Club World Cup. Just to clarify, I'm talking about the Club World Cup here, not the World Cup.
Because every 4 years. It's 4 years.
All right, okay, chilling then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'd be open to getting Nagelsmann in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he was one of the half dozen I was thinking of. He's definitely one. Hey, Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
You joined at an opportune time as well because the press conference.
Yeah, I've been listening to your FIFA stream. Been having a listen to it, mate.
All right, okay. What have you got to say?
Seeing as you're playing Football Manager right now.
Right,
I want this player, I want that player, and he's got a name.
I've not even said buy a player. The only player I said buy is Zubimendi.
Listen, I listened to your stream with you yesterday. You sold Ake. You sold half the squad out. You were selling Ake for a packet of beans.
I sold him for 30 million.
Yeah, we bought him for 40 odd.
When he was about 26, he's 31.
Poor businessman. Right, I'm going to say this before we get going. We are all mates. We have banter. Before someone comes into me in about an hour and says, Martin, stop attacking. It's a bit of banter, everyone. Just putting that out there.
Fair.
Yeah, good evening. How are you all? You all right?
I'm all right, mate.
I'm late. I'm on 3 hours sleep. I got in it. Well, you two know what time I was getting in.
Yeah,
I was getting in. I think you were up before I got in.
So you don't like the fact that I want to buy Zubimendi?
No, I'm loving the fact you want Zubimendi, but as I always say, players get a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone's going to want to join Manchester City for whatever reason. People don't want to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Zubimendi doesn't join, go and get someone else.
Yeah, listen, for me, and this is where I probably do sound like a bloody shill. I sound like a bloody shill, you know.
Are you going to say trust the club?
But, you know, I sound like an Arsenal fan.
You're going to say it. You're going to say it, aren't you? Trust the club. Trust the club. Say it. Trust the club.
No.
Yeah.
No, but it's like there's little things we don't know. There's concerns on Savio at the minute with the pain factor with him. So I've been told this morning they might even look at Winger and Jan. There's different things. Like the name I threw out yesterday is because he was on a potential new manager's list at Sporting.
Yeah.
Different managers have different relationships with different players. They want different profiles. So, and listen, it's like the company. I want company down the road. But I just don't want him next.
Okay.
And the club, I've looked at him. Didn't have a great spell at Burnley. Wasn't great for Anderlecht.
Oh
We'll see
no,
how it goes through.
I'd argue the Burnley one because they were
Relegate.
going. Yeah, I know, but he
No,
promoted them with record points as well.
No, the reason Burnley got relegated was simple. Their transfers activity was shit.
Yeah, no striker.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I called it on match day 1 of the Premier League when we played them away. I said it on the watch along. I said these are going to struggle because they've not got a striker.
Yeah,
and they got the second. They got the
Nike
second.
Jordan.
What?
Someone's asked for some shirt. Nike Jordan.
Well, yeah, bro. That Vincent Company didn't relegate him. Their transfer activity relegated him. That was stupid. Called it straight away, and it was right. I got proved right because they got the second lowest amount of goals scored in the Premier League. It was shocking.
No, just but here's what it is. Right now, he's not on the list.
He won the championship with Burnley, right, with 101 points. Neil Warnock said it was the best. Yeah. It's the best championship side he's ever seen in his life.
Yeah, I think people like
that Keegan team was summer. That Keegan team was summer. Trust me, we scored well over 100 goals.
Berkovic and
that was some team under Keegan.
Oh, amazing!
I'm just telling you what.
Amazing.
I'm just saying what he was saying, man. That's what he said.
Yeah, well, you weren't alive when that Keegan team were going on, so I know what you mean, mate. But no.
I'm just saying it, man. I think Vincent Company gets a bad rep. He's currently top of the Bundesliga. He's top of the Bundesliga. He finished third with Anderlecht in the Jupiler Pro League.
I've not said Company not as a manager. I'm just saying not next.
But I know Chicky's going. But they do take risks with young coach. If they think he's the man, they'll get him in. I agree. I'm not sold on him completely. I want to see how he does at Bayern, where the pressure is quite simple there. He has to win the league.
Keegan's team. Come on, hashtag Keegan's team. What a team that was. Kyle Berkovic, Ali Benabia.
Oh.
Some news coming out from the press conference about injuries. Kevin De Bruyne and Ake are unlikely to feature for Manchester City against Wolves. Pep said, I don't think they're ready. They're training. They are in the last part yesterday. Yeah. Nathan had some first team training with the team, so maybe he can travel, but I don't think he's ready to play. So De Bruyne and Ake unlikely to feature tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good news. KDB's doing some light training. I did hear that this morning, that he did do some of the late stuff, which is good. So that means he is on his way back. We got
what injury did he even have? I thought he had a knock.
Yeah, it was when they first come out. It's basically a little more serious than they thought, but he should be back. It's one of these recurring ones. I think. I am a little concerned about it, to be honest. What I've been told is they're very cautious about it. And I think De Bruyne is another injury away from that'll be definitely done at City. There'll be no contract extension.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get one. I don't think City's going to get one. He's just far too injury prone. And you can't be paying a player 300, 400 grand a week when he's injured half the time.
Well, he's on 370 now. And if Saudi club's offering him $1 million a week after tax, City aren't going to obviously go anywhere near that. You know, Viana's going to want to freshen up as well. He'll know full well. And yeah, I think it's more pointing towards maybe he won't get extended unless he stays fit. If he stays fit, then fine. But yeah, I'm not convinced.
Yeah. Going back to Nagelsmann as well, right? Because since they said this, it's so simple. Nagelsmann is young, German coach, respected. Very tactical, plays pet football with his own style. Let's not waste our breath. Bro, I'm open to the idea of bringing in Nagelsmann.
Yeah, same here.
To be honest with you, he might even be top of my list.
Yeah.
After the World Cup. Give Pep Guardiola one more year. Nagelsmann starts after the World Cup. I'm open to the idea of that, me. Proper. I'd take him above Amorim. I'd probably take him above Alonso. In fact, I would take him above Alonso.
Yeah, maybe. Would you... I'll tell you what, LB, right? It's a bit of a daft question, but I'll ask it anyway. If you could have Nagelsmann or Alonso in the next summer, so Pep goes next summer, or Amorim the following because Pep stays here, what would you do?
Say that again.
So Pep stays next year, you get Amorim, or you get the choice of whoever you want next summer, so Pep goes after this season.
No, take Amorim now. LB'd have you over Amorim.
Not take Ton over Amorim.
Yeah,
you You and Alan just don't like Portuguese. I don't know what the Portuguese agenda is for you.
No, it's nothing to do with Portugal. Nothing to do with Portugal. I would take. So you're saying to me, Pep for one more year after this season, and then Amorim, or Pep goes at the end of this season, and then Nagelsmann.
Or your first choice, whoever that is. Yeah. It's tough. Actually, it's a tough question. We need to ask Martin as well.
Bro, like part of me is like, you don't say no to Pep, but then you're giving me Amorim instead of Nagelsmann. I think Nagelsmann's better than Amorim. I think he'd be better for us than Amorim.
Okay.
I'd still probably just stick with Pep and then Amorim because I think you don't say no to Pep, mate.
Jesus, I'm shocked.
I don't hate Amorim that much. I just don't want him. I have a personal vendetta against this guy. You know what I mean?
Would you be disappointed then if it's Amorim?
Your honest opinion, I think what Edison said, I think they're basically chosen the next guy. And people, whoever it is, people just need to get on board with that. Do you know what's worrying me a little bit? And it's just me personally. It was so against Amorim right now, and it is Amorim. What's everyone going to do?
Nah, I'm not even against him. I just don't want him.
Yeah,
there's a lot of negativity coming in for Amorim, and there is at the minute.
Is there? I've not seen that.
Yeah,
much.
there is a bit.
Nah, bro. Because it's not like I'm going to be Amorim out. I just don't want him. I'd rather have someone else. But if it's Amorim. Cool, I'll get behind it.
But look, if we go through our managers, Pellegrini, there was a lot of not sure. One is a league and cup double.
Yep. But it's the unknown. No one really knew anything about Pellegrini that much.
This is what we've always said. Like I said the other day, I fully get it a little bit. It's that we've always said that next guy after Pep was always going to be a very tricky situation.
Yeah.
And I do think some are coming up with some just complete and utter left field names just because they're a name, because that would suffice after Pep a little bit. If Amorim had gone to Liverpool, because here's the thing, Liverpool were desperate for Amorim. Desperate.
Yeah.
Why? This is what I mean. We've got to look at this in a different way. We're looking at it from a after Pep. That's all I'm saying.
Boys, news.
Oh, what's happened?
What about the international duo?
Pep has not made. Oh, sorry. No, shut up.
Made a decision.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was told and what I posted. He has not made any decision at all. I said that at the start of the show. It's come from a good place. He is still undecided, which is a little concern. I think that is a bit of a concern. Sorry, Martin. You're going to floor me now.
At the same time, though, right? If he decided,
I don't believe what he says to the media. That's what it is to me, because I know what the line is out to the media from the club.
But if he's made a decision, why not announce it?
Exactly, why not announce it?
Yeah,
if he has made a decision, I'd imagine that he's leaving then. Because if he's made a decision and he's staying, why have they not just announced he's signed a new contract?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
why go out to Abu Dhabi last week?
Commercials.
Oscar Bob's just gone.
Come on, you believe in that? You believe in that?
I do, because I was told it was commercial.
So he met Sheikh Mansour for a commercial reason.
No, he met Sheikh Mansour because probably he wants to go see Sheikh Mansour.
Yeah, I know.
He does as he's told.
Do you know what it is with me? I know there's a line, and you know this, Tony. I say, be very careful with the media and don't tell them everything.
Yeah, no, but Martin, answer this then, Martin. If he's agreed to stay, why has he not just come out and signed a new deal then? Why is he still not agreed it? Why is it not signed? What reason is there to delay it? This is just uncertainty. This is not good.
Yeah.
Because for me, do I know the reason? No, I don't know why. I see. With me, I'm trusting the person who's told me. The person who's told me has never told me one thing wrong in over a year and a half. Not one thing wrong. That's why maybe I'm putting too much trust in them. I don't know, but they're saying they do know. They're waiting to announce it suits them because they didn't like that cheek news got out.
You both. Oh, well, Elby's gone now, but you know where I've got it that he hasn't decided, and this comes from within Pep's camp. I can't. I best not say anymore. But you two know the exact person. I still stand by. And look, we're not. If you've heard that, I've heard this. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The bottom line is Pep says himself he's not made a decision on his future. My view is I can't imagine he'd lie about it. And why?
He's
Why
lied loads
would
of
he?
times. He's told me
Yeah.
that he's football to everyone.
But if he's signed by, and if it's true, right? I know there's a couple of people who said, "Oh, he knows the decision a couple of weeks ago." Why not announce it in the last couple? Why build uncertainty? There's just it benefits no one. Doesn't benefit Pep, City,
I
players,
don't
the
know.
fans.
That can't. To me, whether he has or he hasn't, it doesn't really matter to me. We're going to know when we know. To me, it doesn't matter whether the club know now or they don't. For me, we're all going to know when we know. I've always said I think it would be November.
Yeah, I think it'll be next month. Yeah.
What's this?
I think
If Pep, I'm pretty sure the club has an option for if Tiki leaves and have an option for Pep. If Pep leaves, they will be prepared.
Yeah.
See, but why would Edison come out and then say that? Yeah, we've already got the guy lined up.
No, he didn't say that.
He didn't say
that. No.
He didn't say that.
No. He basically, I know what he said, but he went around the houses. He
No,
said
he
no,
just,
where the club are.
No, yeah, he just said they would have somebody if he was going. They would already have a plan. He wasn't saying they'd got a plan.
Yeah, he was just saying, like, basically, City are not just going to go, oh, Pep's leaving, we best start looking for a new guy.
Yeah.
But then, if he doesn't know then, and we're still top of the league and undefeated, then it should take away any fear about him only signing a one-year deal.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
There was a lot of panic yesterday, If he only signs a one-year deal, it unsettles the camp they all know he's going. It's not unsettling the camp now.
No, but the uncertainty in the fan base, the uncertainty with the players.
You're always going to get that. You're always going to get the uncertainty.
No, but that comes back to the point that Tom was making. If he's agreed to stay, why have they not just signed a new deal and put this uncertainty to bed? We wouldn't be talking about it now. We wouldn't be, no City fans will be talking about it. The players probably wouldn't be talking about it until next year. Yeah, because of focus on this season. Whereas now we're going through this whole talk about managers all the time.
Yeah,
because he's not signed a deal yet.
I know that people around Pep, and you know who I mean, you both know, have said he has not decided. And this was earlier in the week. This was like 4 or 5 days, whenever I text you two. And that was the message then. I'm not discounting what other people said. What other people say and where they get it is their business. I'm not saying you're bloody wrong and I'm right. I'm just telling you what I heard. And I would be amazed if they're not right. And Pep... Look, okay, Pep does waffle a bit. You'll have to get him on here, LB, Friday waffle. But it benefits no one. If we've known what some people say, oh yeah, we've known 2 weeks, it benefits no one, other people not knowing. It just doesn't. There's no positive to it at all.
See, that's why I mean, look at that comment. That's just typical Pep.
Yeah. Shrugs it off.
What happens? He plays the media, the club play the media. I got told the club changed with the media, the 115 situation. Everything changed at 115, and they were told you start playing the media now. Don't believe everything they're saying.
So, Martin, do you think he definitely has made a decision?
I will be shocked to me he's not in the back of his mind made a decision.
No, the club. Do the club know? Do the club know? Has Pep told the club, do you think?
Do you really think cheeky or sorry? I don't know. I'm not saying Caldoon does.
I don't think they'll know for certain, because if Pep doesn't, I can't see how they do. They might waive them.
If we're going into November and Pep doesn't know now, then someone at the club's got to tell Pep, no, you tell us now.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, I said this on a stream recently as well. Like, for me, we need an answer from Pep at the very latest by February.
No, I think you're being too generous at February.
No, I agree that's generous, but I think you deserve.
I think November, December. You need to know before that January window.
No, I agree to a certain point, but I think absolute max we need to be knowing by February. That gives us what, March, April, May, June, July to get a new manager in.
I would agree with Fab, but I don't because of the January window and how important it'll be.
Yeah, but January
Unless
window,
they-
we're going to sign one player in it in January, let's be honest, and that'll be Zubermendi or Richie.
Yeah,
And maybe
yeah,
a
yeah.
striker.
Yeah, I don't think they
Maybe a
will. I think
winger.
they'll just go for the. No, I think they'll be getting for the midfield. I don't think they'll get anyone else. But look. They might say, Pep, wait until Feb. We'll tell them you're here, the pulling power, and then tell them in February you're going. So use this pulling power to get the jam.
This is what he said about Berigistan leaving. He says, a part of me is leaving. A friend of mine and the architect of one of the best teams ever at Barcelona and now here. I know how grateful he is for his experience here. Personally, he will be missed. For the confidence and trust, especially in the bad moments, he gives me incredible balance in my job because I'm so energetic. When things are going badly, I want to destroy everything. He will say, see you tomorrow, take a coffee. I can't lie, reading that doesn't really sound like he's going to leave. Stefan has just put that as well on a quote tweet. A part of me is leaving. Well, if you're leaving, you're not just a part of you. You're leaving. That doesn't sound like he's leaving to me. What do you think?
No, I'll be honest. I read that, and the first thing I thought, I'm leaning towards him going now.
Really? Why would you say though? Right? If you're going, why would you say a part of me is leaving if Berigistan's leaving?
Well, that's because Chicky. So he's saying that a part of him, which is a big part of him, Chicky is going. So he's probably just saying a big part's going. I may go because of that big part going.
But be careful because last week Tony was saying we need to know about the World Club Cup and all that. We turn around and that's the Premier League. So this is the problem. Everyone's looking at every single quote now in a microscopic way. And they're picking key words like we and part of me. And it's all, and everyone is clambering for a decision. Personally, and I've always said, I personally think it depends how it's signed up. Will it be a 1+1 or just a straight one? But I think he'll do a year. Either way, whatever the deal is, and he goes in 2026. I think
look at this. Look at this. The second paragraph. Look at the second paragraph and the third paragraph here, guys. He says, they know that I have to. Every sporting director or manager or whatever, they have the chance, and that's why I'm here for many years. I want to be really, really convinced that it's the best for the club. I will not delay every action knowing that I'm creating a problem for the club. If I feel that it's a problem right now, I will take a decision as quick as possible, but I don't have that feeling because they understand the reasons I have, and that's why Wolves is the priority.
That's the part, right? Can I just say that's the part? Yeah. I understand the bottom part because I got told something, and Tone knows that I think as well. That I won't go into on air. I think that's playing a part in his head as well.
Right. But basically, he acknowledges that this delay is not good.
He agrees.
Yeah. He agrees. He agrees. He accepts that delaying this contract situation is not good. Delaying the decision is not good. We need to know.
Yeah. So if he knew, we would know. That's just my thing from what Pep said. If he'd made a decision, he knows, Pep knows from what he's saying, it benefits no one not to know. So there's, in my view and what I've been told, and I am not, again, having a go or discounting anybody, he cannot have made a final decision and the club can't know it because we'd know. It just doesn't add up. That's just, yeah. Do you see what?
By the way, I'm not teasing in the chat. There are some things that Tone or LB on me or someone else will have heard that we're not going to make public.
Yeah.
Someone's personal life.
Can I just let me come to you then. Let me go to Tone first and then Martin, right, before we move on, because I want to speak about Wolves. Gut feeling.
Yeah.
Is he staying? Is he going? 1 year contract, 2 year contract, 3 year contract, 1 year plus one? What do you think gut feeling is going to happen?
Oh, bloody hell. Now suddenly I feel like he's going to go. No, I'm going to stick with what I thought all along, +2. I don't think he'll add 1. I just think that gets more uncertainty a year away. I think he'll do +2, but I'll be honest, I won't be surprised if he goes +1, anything now. It's just all open, but I'll predict +2.
2 year contract, yeah?
Yeah, add two
And
more on.
that's a straight up 2-year contract. That's not a 1 year plus 1 year like Gundogan.
No, I think it will be a +2. But again, it is purely guesswork because
No,
I
know
just
it's guesswork.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is only guesswork,
Yeah.
guys. This is not ITK. Okay, so you're going for +2. Martin, what do you think?
I mean, you'll do a 1, but it might be a 1+1 with a break clause.
Okay.
And he'll still go, but he'll just do the year.
Okay. I'm gonna go for a straight up 1 year deal. No break clause, 1 year, and then he'd be going.
Yeah.
That's what I think he's gonna do. 1 year and gone. And then it's
Well,
Vinny Company time.
That's what I've heard exactly what Craig's, but that's what I got told.
Company.
Do you think Viana would? Obviously, it's Pep. Okay, you want Pep, but do you think Viana would be a bit like, see, look, you're doing 1 more year and going, or maybe you use it as a bedding in period? But I don't know. Viana might want a clean slate.
Nah. If Viana comes in and thinks the best thing is for Pep to leave, I'm Viana out. I'm Viana out on day 1. No lies.
Imagine if Pep said, "I'll do +1," and Viana said, "No, you can go now." Can you imagine the uproar? You may as well walk straight out the door.
No sane person who's going to walk through the door and tell him to leave.
Yeah.
No, there's not, bro. There's not.
No, you're right. But do you see my point in that new guy, young guy wanting his own ideas, fresh things? Look, it's Pep. I'm not saying get rid of Pep under any circumstances. I'll keep him for as long as possible. But do you see what I mean? Fresh, what's his new thing? And if the other guy's saying, "Oh, I'll give you another year," and it's like, well, hang on a minute, and I need longer than that, or not. I don't know.
Bro, here's the thing, This is what I'd be saying, right? I'd be saying, if you want a fresh start, get rid of 5, 6, 7 players and do it that way with new players, fresh players. Don't do it with the greatest manager that's ever walked on the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Honestly, man.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I agree. Just saying that it could be a view.
Big up to Dev as well, who says LB doesn't want Amorim because he'd unlock Nunes. That's a funny comment, bro. That's a funny one, man. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Nunes would be unlocked under Amorim. Maybe he would.
You compared Nunes to Yaya about, I don't know, not long off a year ago.
Tone, I've got to entertain the viewers, man. Do you know what I mean? This is an entertainment. He was for a couple minutes on a pitch. He reminded me of Yaya Toure. So listen, I had to entertain. The chat laughed. The chat laughed about it. We all had some funny times. It was a great memory, right? But that's all it was. It was a memory.
A memory. Okay, I'll leave it there then. I won't mention it again. Martin will. He'll mention it next week.
Yeah, I know. Martin's got all my receipts, man. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying it out anymore because I
think Martin downloads all my YouTube streams and just looks for things that he can clip up and get the receipts of. And then whenever I say something, it's like, hang on a minute, on the 12th of October, 2022.
You know what it is to me? It's simple. I love Pep, greatest manager, amazing. But we're Manchester City Football Club, we're not Pep FC. Chief execs is bigger than him. Club is bigger than him. That's the way I view it.
What, you think the chief executive is bigger than Pep Guardiola?
Yeah, because he is. It's his boss.
No, I don't think so. I think Pep's more important than the chief executive.
That's
who's more dispensable.
People have put Pep on such that pedestal now.
But he deserves that. He's the best manager of all time.
But no manager is bigger than the football club.
I think they'd sack everyone bar Caldoon above Pep.
I agree.
You see what I mean? Yeah, Pep is,
and that's fine. But I think that's part of the problem.
I think if Pep goes to Caldoon and says sack all the board, I
think it's part of the problem. People have all put Pep on such pedestal. Maybe it's right for whatever reason, but for me, Pep
I'll give you the reason. Bloody hell, he's the best manager of all time.
Right, but Tone, I understand that, Tone. But what's the name in front of the club? We're not Pep Guardiola FC, mate.
No, no.
Well, what does
but
it
it's
say in your
Pep.
badge? What does it say in your badge?
Yeah.
Manchester City.
Yeah, there is.
Guardiola.
I'm telling you, this is what, guys. It's like, what we're doing. He's the
Bro, the thing
manager.
is, though, yeah, but Pep
Barcelona
Guardiola's...
won trebles after Pep.
Yeah, but Pep Guardiola's the greatest manager of all time.
Right?
Yeah.
Ferguson was at the time.
Right? And they would have been a lot better if he stayed.
No,
Yeah.
because no, do you know what it is, mate? I've said it and people hate it, but to me, some are making the same statements and errors United fans did when Ferguson went. It was all Ferguson FC. Name the stand, name the lane, name this, name that. Give
I'll do it.
Ferguson the keys to the
Yeah,
castle.
that's because, yeah, but this kills me to say this, but that's because Ferguson's a United legend and Pep's a City
Right.
legend. I want a Pep stand. I want a Pep
Why
statue.
you call it Tony Buck way or bloody Mancini way then?
I think Mancini should have had some sort of thing named after him. I think he should
Yeah.
have. I think that's a disgrace.
Is bigger than the football club, and that's where fans have got to understand.
No, Pep's not bigger than a football club, but he's very big. He's important to this club. He's our greatest manager of all time. And he should be honoured with a statue. He should be honoured potentially with a stand named after him, just like Fergie was at United. You got to honour your legends, man.
The Pep Club Shop, the Pep Chippy, the Pep Bloody North Stand, whatever you want to call it. I want it all named, mate. Look, Martin is the best of all time. He decides his future. It's as simple as that at Man City. And he's warranted that.
We are so everything we promised we'd never be 20 years ago.
What? Because we want to honour a legend in Pep Guardiola.
So we are so Man United.
So are you saying you don't want a Pep statue and a Pep statue?
I'm not said statue.
So you want a statue?
Yeah.
So what are you saying, Martin? You want him out?
No, it's what you're being a dickhead.
What are you actually saying?
What
are you actually saying then? What are you actually saying? Because all we're saying is we should honour the guy.
And he's the greatest manager of all time we've ever had.
Right.
Give him a statue. But Manchester City is still in. You want about Viana comment? He's the chief exec. He's Pep's boss.
Viana is not more important to this club than Pep Guardiola.
Is he still Pep's boss?
Don't matter.
Yeah, but it's you're
talking if I walk into my job and tell my head teacher I'm more important than them.
Well, you kind of are. Depends on the lens that you look through it.
My wages need to start getting.
No. Because just because someone's got a bigger position or whatever doesn't mean that they're more important to you. So if you're a teacher, you say, well, is the head teacher more important than the teacher? Well, it depends what lens you look at it through. As an overall operational situation, maybe the head teacher is more important. But for the children, it's the teacher. The teacher is more important for the kids than the head teacher because it's the teacher that's teaching the kids, not the head teacher. The head teacher's got very little to do with the kids. It depends how you look at it, bro. It depends how you look at it. For the players,
Frank's a different opinion. Like I said, and people say to me all the time, I'm old school. I'm Manchester City.
Okay, yeah, but just to clarify, you do want a statue and you do want a stand named after it, right?
But you want him sacked?
No, when did I say sacked? No, I never mentioned sacked.
I'm just kidding. I'm just wondering. But
just look, I know what the name on the badge is.
Yeah. But if Pep goes to Khaldoon and says, "Get rid of whoever's above him," I know Khaldoon.
Viana. Say you don't like Viana.
Yeah. Say who's going? Who is Khaldoon clearing out? Is he going to go, Viana. Pep, sorry, mate, you're a troublemaker out the door? Or Viana? Pep doesn't like you, piss
Viana
off.
will go. Khaldoon will sack Viana.
Yeah, and that's all we're saying is Pep is in that position. Really, only Khaldoon is the one above him who will definitely be there no matter what. Otherwise, Pep runs the show and he's warranted that. He's best ever, mate. It's not.
Khaldoon's the one that's untouchable.
I promise you. Click this up, everyone. We'll come back to this combo in 2 years. Promise you. Promise you now. Clip it up. And let's see who's right and who's wrong.
Well, I don't even know what we're arguing, though.
You know
I don't actually know what we're debating here, to be honest.
No, Viana comment. No, we do debate. But my point is, I can just, there's rumblings of Peps up there, like starting to become bigger than the club. And I don't like that. Don't like it.
I don't have a problem with it.
And if no one's bigger than Manchester City Football Club, and if LB anyone you think you are, start off to the Bernabeu and go.
No, but Martin, I'm not saying Pep's bigger than the club, but Pep's bigger than Villana.
Yeah, he's more important to City than Villana. That's a better way of putting it. Who is the most important person at City?
He's bigger than Soriano.
Who's the most important person at City? Sheikh Mansour.
Sheikh Mansour and Karl.
And Karl. Then not an accountant or Soriano on any of them. Look, they do great jobs.
See, everyone's attacking that, and it's fine, not a problem. But none of you, look, Craig's putting exactly the same as me. No one's saying jack shit to him. And I'm not saying attack Craig.
No, it's different. No. What Craig's put there is different, mate. It's different.
Nobody's bigger than Manchester City. Deal with it. Nobody's bigger than Manchester City.
No, I agree. We agree with you.
You are. I am seeing a lot of Peps. LB just said 30 seconds ago, well, it kind of is. Exact quote came out of his mouth.
No. That wasn't about the club. He's not bigger than the club, but he's bigger than Villana. He's bigger than Ferran. He's bigger than Tiki.
Yeah. We're not saying he's bigger than the club.
No.
What? So, yeah, I've got a minute then. Which one are you saying piss off to there?
You said he's bigger than Tiki, bigger than Soriano.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you a very simple question. Chat, get involved in this.
You know the job they do.
No. Let me ask you a very simple question, Martin. Yeah.
Didn't see
Martin. Let me ask you a very simple question. You have a decision today. Pep Guardiola signs a 5-year contract. Soriano leaves. Tiki leaves, and we get 2 new guys in. Or Pep Guardiola leaves. We get a new manager and we keep Soriano, we keep Tiki. Which one you take?
No, right.
No, which one you take? Which one you take?
Let's hear it.
You're changing it. Of course I want Pep as manager. What I'm saying is, though, you're saying which one is more important to the club?
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, Pep is. Pep, 100%.
So you look at the cogs, and everyone's got a role they've got to play. Pep's role is what it is. Cheeky's role is what it is. Without Cheeky, Soriano can't do his job. Without Soriano, Cheeky can't do his job. And without Pep and the others, they all can't do the job. They're all intertwined.
But as good as they are doing their job, there are probably other Cheeky and Sorianos out there. There is no other Pep. Whoever comes in after Pep is a downgrade. 100%. You can definitely get others doing that.
I've not denied that. But when have I denied that?
Well, when I just asked you the question a second ago.
I've been saying for months there'll be a drop-off.
Yeah, no, but when I asked you a second ago, would you keep Pep or keep Soriano and Tiki? For me,
my manager's part of you, I want Pep. You know what it is to me? I think we've had best in class nearly every part of the football club for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
So it's a very different. I think we've had the best manager, the best board, the best chairman, the best owner, the best chief execs. That's how I feel.
You're spot on, 100% agree.
So it's a very difficult. So to me, my whole point is they all work with each other. Pep can't work properly without Cheeky and Soriano, vice versa.
Yeah,
that's why them two were so integral to get Pep in. If you go back to when Soriano and Cheeky came in, it was all to lay the groundwork for Pep.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not having to pick Pep out or anything. I'm just saying no person ever in this football club is bigger than Manchester City Football Club.
No, I know. But if I had a button that I could press that fired Soriano and fired Tiki,
I'll have a fight with you right now. I'll see you there in 5 minutes. Let's go. Let's go.
It's all gone on.
Martin's lost it here. No, I'm just saying, if I had a button that I could press that fired Soriano and fired Tiki, but that guaranteed Pep stays for the next 5 years, I'm smashing
that button. Yeah, you press
that button, man. Because we can replace Soriano, we can replace Tiki, but you can't replace Pep, as Sean said.
Yeah, it's true. And there's people in the chat saying, Pep would not Ancelotti and who's the other one? Someone else isn't a downgrade. Zidane isn't a downgrade on Pep. Everybody's a downgrade from Pep. Every single there isn't no other Pep.
Let's start talking about Wolves. Let's get back to the football. I'm bored of talking managers.
Wolves versus Pep Guardiola FC on Sunday.
Yeah, Pep FC. Exactly. Let me come to the super chats first, and then we can speak about Wolves.
I'll show you what's on the front of the stadium when you come next week.
What? There'll be a picture of Pep.
Because ain't Pep Guardiola FC.
There'll be we'll have a Pep stand soon. We'll have a Pep stand and we'll have a Pep statue.
Pep Stadium.
You know what?
Tiki's not got a stand or a statue named after him. And
Hang
Norman
on
Soriano.
Hang on a minute. You're going on about company statues and David. So would you have David Silver as a manager?
No, I wouldn't have him as a manager. No. No,
I tell you what. I tell you what, right? There could be someone, an even bigger legend, right, than Pep and Caldoon in the upcoming months, and that's Lord Panic. Name the stand after Lord Panic. Get that man. It'll be Lord Panic FC. I'm happy with that.
Hey, you know what? That. You know what it is? I'm more proud of the other statues that are around the front, Bell Lee. Some of them.
Yeah.
No, I like them all equally, man. I rate all the statues, innit? You know what I mean? I like honouring. If it was me, I'd have statues.
I was very angry that those other three went up before Bell Lee and some of them, but that's me.
Yeah, a lot of people were, and I think you're probably right there. But no, listen, I if it was me, I'd be getting statues galore, mate. I'd have Kevin De Bruyne as a statue. I get Rodri as a statue. I get Pep Guardiola as a statue, and the next one probably after that would be Foden, and then maybe Haaland in a decade. He's an Arsenal fan. He's an Arsenal fan. No. So no.
Put them there anyway.
No. Right, let me do these subscribers, and then we'll come on to the subscribers. Let me do the super chats, and then we'll come on to the Wolves game. FUAFA says Martin is after your subscribers, LB. Bro, I know. What can I do, man? What can I do about this imposter syndrome? What can I do about it? I don't know what to do. Bill to LB says, what a dominant performance from the boys tomorrow. Yeah, that would be nice. I'd like 3 points. It's also Sunday. It is also Sunday.
Not tomorrow.
Big up Noah says, big up LB Tone Martin. I've been on a dewind. I've been on a dewind up today. My only concern about our club is renewing Edison. City will have a plan. No stress. Yeah, facts. Edison. That's not looking good either. It's probably
they were bit. Yeah, it was saying on Spaces last night that there were plans for him to have talks about it, but Martin did. The talks didn't happen, but Martin, you said something about the agent. Edison's agent was the one who sort of.
They've offered him. It's why I always said, Paul. They've offered him $200,000, and that's it. They won't go anymore. And agent wants silly money, or maybe a bit more, but the agent wants like really, really daft sort of money, like 400 grand.
Yo, check this out, man. Reece James's body currently can't play twice a week. It's complicated when you get an injury. You are always looking for a solution. 1 game a week is a solution.
Feel bad for him because you know what? He's one player I would have loved at center.
Me too.
The way we played.
Not think he was the perfect Walker replacement.
Yeah. And
we were interested as well.
Well, I had two. I had him, and he was the guy at Southampton.
Walker Peters.
Walker Peters. Loved him as well. And I thought, but Reece James, it's like him and John Stones must have the same agent at bodies because they just keep both breaking down. I do feel for him, honestly.
Yeah, it's not good, man.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's sad. Such a good player. Yeah.
Nah, big up to Denton. Says Pep is the problem. What a joke. Love LB Fridays. Thanks, Tone, Martin, and LB. Says
Denton. Go on, Craig. You keep cooking him, Craig. Keep going in the chat.
Big up Ryan as well. Says name the stadium Pepe had. That's a good one.
LB wouldn't, Tone. They would.
I would.
I would.
Name it that today. Yeah,
Pepe had Airways. 100%. Right, Wolves. What we're thinking, boys?
Exactly what he's doing up there.
It does. Martin, let me start off with you. Wolves of the weekend. We lost there last year. We played badly. Really played badly.
Difficult game.
They've not won a single game though in the Premier League. How are you feeling?
Tricky. I think it'll be a tricky game. The bottom of the league. I don't know. Everyone will immediately look bottom of the league, 1 point, not one, blah blah blah, and everyone will go into piss easy or whatever it is. I know what's going to. We talked about it yesterday, didn't we, Tone? It's going to be the typical City don't win 5-0. There's going to be a meltdown because everyone's just going to look at the league position.
Yeah. If we dare to, just going to say if we dare to win 1-0, it'll be this isn't good enough. I'll take 1-0 now.
Yeah, it's mad. But I am still confident. I think if we go there with the right attitude and the right team performance, I do think we can get the win. definitely, because they are desperate at the moment. But I think Gary O'Neill will probably have a plan. I think he'll go a little bit probably more defensively tomorrow. Probably go with a back five. I'm intrigued to see what this team's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know if LB's going to do an 11 up on the board.
Yeah, it's more of because I'm just looking now if there's any more come out from the presser.
Ake probably.
Did he say anything about Edison?
Edison's fine and Savino are fine. He was dead a day off yesterday. Yeah, they're back. They're fine.
Right.
They're training later. Yeah.
Obviously, that's better. Savio's the intriguing one for me.
Same.
Because, well, like I said to you earlier, it's a weird one. I don't know what they're doing with this pain management they're doing with him. Personally, by the way, you'd think they'd have actually scouted that when we signed him, didn't you? That he's got problems. Surely they would have known about this. But
true. Yeah, go on.
I am confident for the win. I do think we'll get the win. But
yeah, I do, but it'll be tough. I don't think I've seen 4-1 3-0s. I don't think that's
I've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be tricky.
Just giving, some of their results for Wolves since, they got one each. They haven't got a point since August.
Yeah,
they got smacked by Chelsea at home. They got beat by. I'm just looking at the home record. They got beat by Liverpool.
Apparently, they were all right against Liverpool.
Yeah,
I spoke to Liverpool fans about it, and some Liverpool fans are saying they were actually pretty decent against Liverpool. Liverpool were slightly lucky in that game, apparently.
I just tell them I think Wolves may change something for Sunday. Because they are leaking goals for fun, so I can imagine him going to try and go back five. I mean, my predicted 11 has been chosen on the idea of going at them with pace and power.
How many points are they on?
1. And the last point was the 31st of August.
And they're rock bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's on? How many points are they away from getting out of the relegation zone?
They are currently... they are stone cold... Why does BBC do that? They're currently stone cold bottom. They are 3 points away from safety. Ipswich are on
4. I don't read much into league table because it's City and it's everyone. I don't care what anyone says.
Do you know they conceded 21 goals though?
That is
their defense is shambles. They lost.
I think they'll still tighten up. I think they'll tighten up against us because against Liverpool, I'm trying to see if they played any different in certain games.
Yeah, no. They, against Liverpool, they did try to attack, but that's what annoys me because they won't against us. They'll be bloody sat back, which I get. I get why they're doing it, but it's frustrating because against Liverpool, they went, "Oh, sod this, let's go all out."
Well, last year, if you remember what they did last year, they made the pitch really, really narrow. Yeah. And we tried to play for it, and we had zero width. We had absolutely no width in that game. And we were really lucky.
You remember we had a Nunes Kovacic disaster class.
Yeah, well, he hooked Nunes after half time, didn't he?
Well, Ake was even worse. Ake's one.
Yeah, that was Ake. See, they've still got Kuna, which can do damage.
Yes, definitely.
They've got 8 Nora, people were looking at, and they've got Semedo. Because this was their last 11. Johnson, Semedo, Dawson, Gomez, Ant-Nora, Andre, Carlos Forbes, Lamina, João Gomez, Mateus Cunha, and Strand Larsen. That was their... why is Jose Sarr been dropped all of a sudden? He's been dropped from the start of the season.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think he's a decent goalie myself.
I think he made a few errors,
Did
I think he was. Yeah, I remember watching a Wolves game and he let a couple goals in at his near post.
Was that Johnson? Was he one of the signed in? Was he the guy signed in? Was he from Arsenal? Where's he from?
Who?
Was he Johnson? Was he the former United guy?
He's not the one off West Ham, is he? Who they had a Johnson?
No.
Sam Johnston.
Yeah.
Was he at Palace? I think it was at Palace.
Was he at Palace?
Was he at Palace? I think he was at Palace,
oh,
was
the
he?
keeper. Sorry, I thought you meant
Yeah,
defender.
I don't know why I've got United in my bloody head.
No, he was at United at one point.
Right, that's where I've got it from. He wasn't.
Yeah,
United,
but he was at Palace. Yeah, he's not a bad keeper, to be fair. He's not a bad keeper. Listen, I think this game is going to be an interesting one because remember, you know how I'm doing. I keep doing this thing where I'm comparing our fixtures to last year, and at the moment we're on track. We're on exactly the same amount of points this year as we were last year for the corresponding game, not fixture. So not like match day 1, match day 2. I'm talking about like City versus this team, City versus that team. So we're actually on the same points this year as we were last year, right? But if
what
we
did you
beat
do for
Wolves,
Ipswich?
I looked at the team. So Ipswich top of the table. Ipswich come top of the table, yeah.
Yeah,
So I took the team from the relegation zone. I basically just swapped it out like that. So if we beat Wolves, we're plus 3 points on where we were last year.
I'm looking at a lot of listening on the stats in some of the games, and they're having a lot of chances, but they can see they're one of them where they have 16 shots, 6 on target, but concede 24 shots. So they seem to be a very open. What's he doing here? What's he on? Bloody pay as you go.
I don't know, man.
And peeing the meter.
It's all going.
I mean, for me, I'm changing the team up a little bit.
All right, should we do a lineup 11 then?
Yeah.
I am changing it a bit.
Let's do a lineup 11.
And
by the way, what I'm going to do as well, what I did yesterday with Hugh, when I got him to do sales and incomings, I'm going to do that with you two on a separate stream at some point. I'm going to get you both on, and we're going to do a full situation. Right, let's have a look at the starting 11 then. So, Edison in goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, defense. This is going to be interesting. Are we going to keep a clean sheet? Probably not.
Probably
what
not.
you saying?
From my defense.
Yeah, go on. What was your defense?
Akanji, Stones, Diaz, Cavadio.
I 100% agree.
Now, hang on. Is this the team we want, not what we think Pep's
Yeah, this
going
is the one that we want.
We want. Yeah, definitely that then.
Do you agree with this?
We're not doing Pep FC at the moment. We'll come back to that. Someone's going to kill me in the comments in a minute. Martin, you mutant.
Are we? Where's have I got that right? Stones on the right, or is it? Which way is it?
No, Stones on the right. Yeah,
Stones on the right. Okay, yeah,
I'm
happy with that. Buzzing. Let's go. Happy with that. Midfield.
I'm going Gundogan in the 6.
I agree.
No, Kovacic, because he hasn't played so now he's Gundo actually.
But now he's Gundo. He's retired.
Yeah. What do we reckon, chat? Kovacic or Gundo in the 6, chat? What do we reckon?
I only say Gundogan with the 6 because I think Gundogan, you look back to the treble and the year before, Gundogan was the 6 when Rodri was out.
Yeah.
And he did it very, very well. But for some reason, he's not played it this year. He's put, which is quite right. Kovacic has deserved the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Gundogan, Bernardo, Foden.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put that in. Tone, you disagree. What would you go for?
Kovacic. Oh, God.
Foden, got no other number 10.
Yeah. I would take out Gundo and put in Kovacic in there.
Okay.
That's the only change I've noticed from that point.
You could mess around with either of them. It's not smart.
I'm with Martin. I'm not asked about that, but I would go Gundogan. But I'm not that asked. Okay. Would you still have Bernardo and Foden, Toto? No.
Yeah, Bernardo Foden's fine, but I would have Kovacic, yeah, for sure. I just think Kovacic in this game and the way Wolves play, I think I would prefer just a bit more legs in there than Gundo. Because Burnley's not that quick either, so I'd have Kovacic, because I think Gundo, Burnley, both brilliant players in their own right. But I like Kovacic at the moment. I really do. I think he's needed in there.
You want me front three as well when you two can debate?
Yeah.
Savio, Haaland, Doku.
Savio, Haaland, Doku. Oh, okay.
No
Savio right, yeah. If it is that, we have to go Savinho on the right.
Yeah. Savinho on the right, Doku on the left, Haaland in the middle. Because the thing is, I think Wolves will change on Sunday. I think Wolves will be, if they continue to play like they have against us, they're gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
I think Gary O'Neill's gonna go back to be pragmatic, bit more of a low block, and that's when your fly boys come in to go bang, let's go round.
Yeah.
I would consider starting Grealish left wing.
Do you know what? I go on to Doku and he swaps to Grealish. If I said blue, would you say yellow? What we're doing? Well, you just opposite of everything I'm saying. You.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right? I'll tell you where I'm at with Grealish. I'll tell you where I'm at with Grealish. You want my honest opinion on Grealish? Yeah.
No, I thought he was crap against Fulham. He doesn't deserve to play. Congratulations on a newborn. Doku came on against Fulham, made a difference, and scored a pearler. He deserves a go. I think both be good for international. Sorry, I'm one of them. This is why I don't. You see, this is people. I don't do this Doku Grealish debate. I do whoever's in form at that time.
Well, okay, yeah. I'm not that arsed about it, to be honest. But if it was me, I'd start Grealish. But I'm not that bothered because I'm not a massive fan of either of them. So I'd start Grealish over Doku, but not that bothered again.
Can I ask you a question? You said the midfield will get run through, but with respect, that is the midfield we've got. What would we change? Because Wolves haven't got a midfielder that's going to run through like that.
Yeah, and you could also play double pivot.
Play Liverpool, it'd be great, but
you could do something like this.
Yeah,
that's what I think it will be, but maybe cover in there. But I like that front three.
That's technically how I did have it, by the way. The two and the
yes, I did.
Yeah.
I was saying. Look, I like that front three. Do I think Pep will go with that? I think he might. You know,
I've done it before.
Actually, yeah, I think he might. Although Grealish hasn't played either, has he? Because he's been doing family stuff over international break. So
good.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Of course, he did.
In the first one.
Oh, did he?
And then he went off from the baby. I'll go and see.
He played in the first one, scored, and then he went off. Yeah.
I was Kovacic. I did child down. Big up to Kovacic, by the way.
It was in training yesterday.
Right, so presumably.
Yeah, he said today as well.
Someone asked where was Kovacic out. He was
family stuff. Yeah.
Missy got into labour. Everyone's having bloody babies in the City team at the minute. What's going on?
What happened? Well, what happened 9 months ago?
9 months ago.
Well, that's how long it takes to have a baby.
Yeah, I know that. But the treble was about 18 months ago.
Nah, watch this. What date was 9 months ago? 9 months ago.
5-0.
Oh, Christmas, January.
January the 17th. Yeah, Man City results.
I bet we won 5-0 celebration.
January. What was it?
We all went for a celebration reunion. How's your father?
January the 17th. Yeah, check this out. We drew 1-1 with Chelsea. We actually drew 1-1 with Chelsea. Oh no. We drew 1-1 with Chelsea.
Oh. Someone snuck the Viagra in the training ground.
Oh no. What the hell?
Bloody hell.
You were expecting a 5-0 Bombaza then, weren't you? You were
I was hoping to
put that, Craig.
I thought I'd done something there.
Karl Walker and Mendy hosted a party.
No, but I thought I'd done something there. I thought I'm gonna go back here and find City beat United 3-0 or something.
I can't believe you put that, Craig.
Yeah, everyone went home going, "Wee."
And the hell the reunion. What are you drinking?
What?
Hang on, whoa. Let's stop. Forget
strawberry smoothie.
Pick that back up again. What's that you're drinking?
It's greens powder.
Is that how you got her?
Hang on, I thought you had
toilet water. What are you doing?
No, that was my smoothie.
Ah.
What smoothie is it?
That smoothie was strawberry, banana, and pineapple. Nice. This is greens powder.
Greens powder? What's that?
It's like veg. It's like where you get a lot of veg, dehydrate it, and then blend it up into a powder, and then you have it as a drink.
LB, what are you doing, mate? Well, you better not be having this if we have brunch next week. You're going to start ordering this weird shit.
I'll have a poached egg over kale with a smoothie.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with a poached egg, man?
You know what I mean? By the way, sat in the coffee pot. I was told everyone where we're going. Scrap that. No, we're not.
For Christ's
Scrap that.
sake.
That's changed. Queue outside for Tone and LB's autograph. Clip that out. Clip that out.
Take it out, bloody hell.
Well, I don't even know what I'm doing on these shows anymore.
That's
Chat.
the nights where the frig we're going.
I don't even know what I'm doing on these Friday shows
I
anymore.
was bad at breaking news. I thought I was bad at blabbing stuff. Martin, you just told everyone where we're going, what time, and what we're having for bloody breakfast. LB's told
didn't
everyone
say
what he's having a
time.
drink.
I didn't say time.
Yes.
We're
Christ alive.
going next Thursday.
Yeah, for Sunday brunch.
Are you taking the fucking piss?
So, lads, are we beating Wolves then?
I think 3-1,
Oh,
but a nervy 3-1. I think it'll be a 2-1. 85th minute, they'll go for the equaliser and we'll get them on the break.
Tom?
Yeah. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1.
I'm going 2-1. Bad performance yet again. We'll be questioning the tactics, questioning the players, and we'll all be singing, Viana, whoa,
Can I ask a question?
Viana, whoa, we
I was thinking
need
about
you
this
today.
yesterday.
What?
I was thinking about this yesterday, and
Yeah.
people are going to say I'm being Mr. Clappy again. I know what's going to come. But we're currently second in the league, yeah?
Yeah,
Played 7, won 5, drawn 2.
yeah,
Scored 17, conceded 8, yeah?
yep.
Okay. We're potentially, with what's coming up this weekend, in the next week or two, we could be 6 points clear, maybe, if things go our way.
Right.
Why are you laughing?
Just you giving away where we're going. I'm still done about it.
Shut up. I'm just quietly moving on. But LB looking, he's like, forget it, I'm not coming. Gas cancelled. But what I mean is, let's be honest, Foden's not playing great at the moment.
He's hardly played.
Yeah, but for reasons we know, he's off the boil.
Yeah,
KDB's injured. Paquet's injured.
yeah,
We've got players not quite at it,
yeah,
and we're still where we are.
yeah.
Could you imagine when we get going?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the bit that fuels me. I'm sat there going, wait till the motor in. Wait till Foden's got over this and he's going.
Well-
KDB's back and going.
Well, the thing is, Martin, yeah, the first 3 games of the season, we played really, really well.
And then KDB got injured.
And then KDB got injured, and then Brentford, Pep decided to switch it all up at our back line and put Stones back in and Walker back in. And then since then, we've been trash. But the first 3 games of the season, when we played Chelsea, Ipswich, and West Ham, we actually played really well. And I'm not having anyone say we didn't, because we did. We played really well in those first three games. And then after the international break, that first international break screwed us, man. Plus Pep changed the system a little
Those
bit.
first 3, we were on fire.
Kevin De Bruyne got injured, international break, and then he brought in Walker and Stones of Brentford. Since then, we've not been good.
Yeah.
But the first 3 games,
West
we
Ham-
played well.
Well, West Ham was a great win, really good win. Any win there is good, but I didn't think we played that well against West Ham. I thought we were good for a half, and then they.
I thought it was all right against West Ham, bro.
I thought we were electric against West Ham.
I thought it was good against West Ham.
mate. Yeah, maybe I've lost the plot again, but yeah, no.
We had 23 shots against West Ham.
Yeah, bro, we dominated and they scored an own goal.
Okay,
We
well,
was in
if I'm wrong-
complete control, and then Diaz put one in his own net.
He's one of these
Oh,
5-0
that's it.
rankers, isn't there? We've got to win 5-0 every week.
No,
5-0,
no,
90%
no.
possession. He's conceded
No,
a spot.
See, the thing is we used to, yeah, Martin's a happy clapper and Tone's toxic negativity. I'm in the middle. I'm completely balanced.
Hang
Follow.
on, right.
I'm
Absolutely
completely
right.
balanced. I'm completely balanced. You're a happy clapper and Tone's toxic negative.
LB, sorry.
Yeah.
Is he frozen?
What's up?
What's Mr. Panic Station's been like for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, you have been panicking.
You should have heard.
You
By
have
the way,
been panicking.
did anyone watch Straight Facts with Potsy the other day? My God.
What?
Everyone was 40. So we were ditching out half the squad. Pep was he was having kittens. I even sent a vote tonight going like, what's he doing? Last night you sold Aki, Grealish, Doku, you left Bollock, everything's gone out the door. You just
No,
sold
I didn't sell Grealish and Doku. I sold one of them.
And you're like, I don't want this, I don't want that. He's no good. I don't want that manager.
It's an end of an era. It's an end of an era. We need to rebuild.
You're emotional, I know.
I'm emotional, man.
I tell you what, yeah, toxic negativity is a new one for me. I tell you.
It might go back to the 70s. Wasn't even born in the 70s.
Yeah, time machine.
LB, just have interest, that 11 you add up then that we've done, what changes do you think Pep's making?
I don't think he's playing that back four. I don't think he's playing Stones. I don't think he's playing Akanji right back. He'll probably play Walker right back, and he'll probably play Ruben Diaz and Akanji centre half. He'll probably play Kovacic. No, I don't think Rico plays. He was poor in this last game. I think Kovacic will play instead of Gundogan in the 6. Foden will play in the attacking midfield role. I think your attack's probably right. Your front 3, but Grealish might get in there. So, yeah, for me, the back 4 is completely different, and Kovacic will definitely play.
So Walker plays. Are we happy? Martin's going to kill me. He's going to kill me.
Not really, but it is what it is, isn't it? I'd play that back 4. I think we need to put Stones back into the centre half, guys.
Oh, yeah, John Stones on him. Do you know what concern with John Stones? If he wants that contract, and that contract, he's got to start playing.
Yeah.
And showing he can do. Because the thing is, you've got Sparta Prague in the week. He can sit that one out.
Yeah.
He's got to play. Sorry, he's got to play here and Southampton next week.
Who's this, Stones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Play him. For me, I'll bring him in. He's now my first. Him and Ruben Diaz are my 2 centre backs, and Akanji's my right back. That's how I'm playing.
I don't even call him John Stones. I call him Rolls Royce because I think that's. I think he's a Rolls Royce of a footballer.
Yeah, he's man, but his engine's just fucking busted, isn't it? You know what I mean? Don't work properly, man. He needs to get service.
Yeah, Gvardiol's the Rolls Royce now, mate. He's been taken over. Gvardiol's Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that Tony's right there.
Johnny Stones.
Oh, I love Johnny Stones.
Johnny. Look at him. Turns quicker than milking.
No, listen, I think Stones needs to get back into this team. And I think you have to play him. Because the thing is, right, I play him as well because I'm basically saying to this is me, yeah, as City. I'm saying to John Stones this. Stones, I love you, mate, yeah? I think when you're on form, you're probably our best centre-back, yeah, when you're on it, right? But I can't give you a new contract because you're always injured. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you in the back line. And you're going to play every game that I need you to play in. And if you do that successfully, you don't get injured, I'll give you a new contract. I'll give you a 3-year deal. But I ain't playing you. Yeah? I'm not playing you just to chill. You're trying to earn a new deal. Set him a challenge, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He changed his training stuff, didn't he, in the summer? And he seems to be hopefully better for it. So let's hope he keeps going. But look, we all know Stones can't play 2 games in 4 or 5 days. Simple as that. Manage him 1 a week, every weekend, done. But we are playing literally, I think it's something like Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday or something. It's bloody ridiculous coming up. It's every 3 days. This squad is going to be needed. We need De Bruyne back. Oscar Bob's on his way back. He should be back in training in the next few weeks, hopefully. So we need everyone fit. But just to go back to what I can't remember, I think it was Martin who said it. Missing these players, De Bruyne, Foden, and so on, it's the equivalent of Arsenal missing their 2 centre backs and Rice. Now imagine if they're missing them for months on end. They'll be struggling for top 6.
I mean, Arsenal got an injury crisis somewhere now.
Yeah, what, 1 injury, but Saka's back, and bloody guarantee you that.
Of course how does he get injured and then come? I've never known someone heal so quick from injuries as well.
Well, it'd be limping when he's bloody losing. It'd be go off limping if they go 1 down. Yeah, bloody.
He gets injured. He announced he's injured for 6 weeks. He's back within 6 hours. I don't know how he does it.
I think he's a bottle job. I do, because every time they're losing, he limps off the pitch.
Send all your deeds to MCFC Tone.
I know, Jesus.
Hello, Saka fans.
Yeah.
No, it's the
Nah,
Arsenal fans,
but you
aren't
know what it is as well, right? Here's the thing, yeah, is if you look at the Premier League fixtures, Martin alluded to it earlier on. There are some big matches coming up with Liverpool and Arsenal in the next weeks. Obviously, Liverpool play Chelsea this weekend, which, you know, Chelsea could win that game. Chelsea are a good side. Chelsea could get something from that. That means we could go top if we beat Wolves.
Yeah.
You've got Arsenal play Liverpool next weekend. So one of them's dropping points, if not both of them. So we are in a realistic. Who are we playing next weekend as well? We played Southampton at home, so we are in a very, very realistic position. And Martin was right to bring this up. We should have spoke about it more at the time. We are in a very strong position here. Whereas if we can just get through the next 2 games with 2 wins, don't have to be mad performances. Yeah, but although I am now starting to look at performances more. Right, so Martin, you're not going to like this, right? But if I am now going to start calling out performances more. Before the international break, I was very much on the side of just get the win. I don't care. Yeah. And we did that against Fulham. Yeah. Now we're entering a period, where I now need to start seeing these performances increase. However, if you win your next 2 games, we're going to be top of the league, and we could be top of the league by like 5 points.
I tell you, Lewis, right, get this. Arsenal, next 4 league games, Bournemouth away, Liverpool home, Newcastle away, Chelsea away. Now, that's tricky, mate. They're not winning all them. If they do, hands up, fair play. But they're probably not going to win all them games. City, who've we got? Wolves away, Saints home, Bournemouth away. Who's after Bournemouth?
For us?
Yeah, we're after Bournemouth.
We got Brighton away.
Oh, Brighton away, yeah. So that's tricky. But
bro, even that weekend that game falls on, Liverpool play Villa and Arsenal play Chelsea. So, like, even if we did drop points, it might be a situation where we get kind of lucky because of the other games. The facts are, the next 4 matches for Manchester City are huge. If we win our next 4 matches, we will be top of the league.
Oh, 100%.
Unless Liverpool win all 4 theirs, which is unlikely, right?
No
we will
way.
be top of the league and we'll be in a great position. We really now should be going 10 to 11 games in the Premier League undefeated. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if someone said to me at the start of the season, LB, get to match day 10 of the Premier League, you're undefeated. Are you taking it? I'm fucking shaking your hand and I'm taking it, mate. Yeah?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
I just want to get to the November international break. Because we've got some nice fixtures. I think there's Brighton away. No, Bournemouth can be touch trickier as well, depending on small ground, small atmosphere. But performances to me will matter after the November one, because that's when there's no breaks then. You know what it is to me? I agree with you on performances, but for me, it's November, because November is when the rubber meets the road at that point. There's no more internationals till March.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear your point, but for me,
what I mean is get everyone back fit. You're not going to get KDB full blow flowing again for another 3 weeks probably. It might be back next week, but it's not going to be the free flowing KDB. It's going to take a couple of weeks to get back, and then you're back into internationals again.
Yeah.
So to me, I just want to get through the internationals while we've got some okay fixtures. Because if you look after the internationals in November, that's when the tricky fixtures are starting to come and hit a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
So I agree with you, LB. I'm just about 3 weeks later on than you.
Yeah. No, that's fair, bro. I just think that for me, like, we're now entering a period where everyone's match fit. There's not many players in this team that are not up to full match fitness, and therefore the performances should start to increase. But if you want to wait till the next one, I get that. But I'm going to start saying it from now, personally.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I mean, I suppose it's everyone's, like I said, everyone's got different points. It's like for me, I'd love Gavardio to get a rest at some point.
Well, he can be soon.
Yeah, but that's the good thing. But, you know, some people I'd love to see McAtee in the team. To me,
we can do that against Sparta Prague and Tottenham.
Yeah.
And maybe Southampton at home. They get this Wolves game out of the way for me, right? We got this. Let me get these fixtures up on the screen so people can see, right? Look at these fixtures, Look at these fixtures. So we got Wolves coming up tomorrow on Sunday, right? For me, that is probably the hardest game we've got now until the international break, right? I think. Let me have a look after Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, no, well, Brighton away.
Maybe Brighton, yeah.
Well, I said Brighton. See, I said Brighton. Bournemouth doesn't look tricky, but it is when it's one of them games that is really weird, isn't it? Bournemouth.
Yeah. Well, basically, the point I'm making is, right, you get Wolves done. You can rest a few players against Sparta Praha. We're at home. You can make a couple changes against Southampton. Pep's going to rotate the full team against Tottenham. We already accept we've lost that game. We all know we're losing that game, right? Bournemouth, you've got to go strong. Sporting, you'd go strong. Brighton, you go strong. Yeah.
And then we're internationals, aren't we?
And then we've got the international break. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Then look at after internationals.
Then it gets serious.
Tottenham, Liverpool. Do you see what I mean? That's when I'm like, right, let's get performances going.
Yeah.
Or maybe just at the back end of before internationals.
Yeah, when you say strong team, you've got 18, 19, you know, they're all strong. You can make 4 or 5 changes and
we
it's
need
still
to
a
be in
great
our
level.
stride going, I don't want to be spluttering and fluttering going into Tottenham and Liverpool in the league. We need to be full steam in our mojo by then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a bit funny after international break, or is that just a myth? I keep seeing people say we're shit after
it. Someone said after it, and I think it's just.
No, I think
it's a bit mental. I think it's a bit mental thinking with that sometimes.
No, I think what the international break does, it throws you off. But if you're playing good, then the international break comes. You don't want an international break. If you're playing dead, and you're trash, you want an international break.
Playing dead.
So it all depends on how you're playing at the time of the international break. Like, for example, the first international break come at a wrong time for us because we was playing really well. Whereas I'd say this international break come at a good time because we weren't playing well.
I agree, yeah.
So it just depends on how you're playing. It depends how you're playing. If you're playing rubbish, you want the international break. If you're playing good, you don't want it's momentum. You either want the momentum stopped if you're playing badly, or you want the momentum to not be broken if you're playing good.
I think Foden is going to be shit up this Sunday. I've just got a feeling. I think he's going to run the show. This will be his first marker for the season. He's going to be bang at it. I can just sense it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Let me come to these super chats before we wrap up, boys. Big up to LB. Said they had one shot last time but scored 2 goals. Yeah, but we were still trash and they defended very well. So they weren't great themselves. And we didn't deserve to lose that game. Hwang shouldn't have been on the pitch anyway. He should have been sent off. And we got very unlucky with the deflected goal. But at the same time, I don't think we deserve to win. I think a draw in that game last year was probably a fair result. But we struggled. Chicken Wing says, nice try, LB. You got me with that headline. I thought he is gone. No. We're just talking about the era of the club, innit? With other players and that. I tell you what, Tone, mate, his internet, mate, he's been playing up big time today, innit?
My internet?
Yeah, you dropping.
You've been in and out of the stream all day, yeah.
Oh, it might be.
Your Twitter page.
Oh, really? I haven't even noticed. There's bloody people working on loft next door and they're bloody drilling and banging, so it's probably that.
Yeah, okay. Big up to Denton as well with the super sticker that says cool. Big up to you, Denton. I appreciate the support, mate. Right, listen, anything else you guys wanted to say? We've done score predictions, we've done the team lineup, we've talked about fixtures.
No, I'm just happy Lara.
Yeah, happy.
Main road wanker. Let's all go. Top blue. Like Sam calls them, top red. I'm a top blue.
You are a top blue. You are a top blue.
Yeah. Hey, LB, what happened to you on our spaces, by the way? You were on and off. You were quick.
As soon as we dropped that company news, I've never seen him drop so quick. You were like,
no, I actually joined just after you. No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that news. I jumped on just after it, but I needed a shower. I'd just been to the gym, so
No, I know you did. You went to your bedroom, got a bit of Celine Dion all by myself on, got your pillow and you had a little cry. Yeah. Going, oh, Vinny, where's my Vinny? Where's my Vinny gone? My Vinny gone? Where's my Vinny? My Vinny? I've got no company. The company's gone.
Oh, dear.
He gone. Where's your Vinny gone? Where's your Vinny gone? Where's your Vinny gone? Far, far away. Get a season ticket at Bayern. You'll see him there. They love you, Vinny, by the way, but just say the piss
Bloody
out.
hell.
Can we end the show? Please tell me we can end. Do I have permission to end the stream?
This one has been bloody madness. It's just, I reckon this is one of the most nuts ones yet.
Look at him, he's distraught. That's the end of it now. He's done.
Have I got permission to end the stream?
Oh, I can't play music on it, can I?
No, do you want me to put some on?
LB's done. That's it, he's done. He's not doing another stream for a week.
LB, sat down episode tonight. The image of Vinny Company. It was getting further and further away. The dream. Just imagine. LB stood outside the Vincent Company statue, admiring the view.
It's Vincent or no one.
So, you know that? Did anyone ever listen to Q103 when they used to do them late night, like heartbreak songs at like midnight? And you used to have like the rain and the thunder in the background. It's like, LB, I'm heartbroken. Why? Vincent Company's not the next city manager.
Yeah.
Him and Alan giving each other a virtual hug.
LB, you need to do one of those positivity clinics that you do.
I do need to do a fucking positivity. I do, man. I do need to do that actually. I'm gonna do that real soon, man. As soon as we get fucking beat off Wolves at the weekend, yeah, I'm there, mate, with the positivity clinic. Trust me, we will be there, bro. 100%. The thumbnail is already installed into the stream. Honestly, man, I'm gonna do. Honestly, there's gonna be so many this year as well, right? Because Pep's leaving, yeah, Tiki's leaving, KDB's leaving. We're gonna get beat off of Wolves, and I will be there. I will be there.
We're
with the casualty theme tune.
We're beating Wolves.
Right, are we done? Can I actually wrap up now?
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on. You better add before Martin looks like he's building to say something.
Justin doesn't like me. LB, you are the best city consecrator. I wish you had Martin on a lot less.
Good God.
Oh, my days. Piplup says, "Oi, Piplup, man. I got a problem with your Twitter, man. I seen your anti-Tuchel abuse."
It's very nice of Justin.
I seen your anti-Tuchel abuse, Piplup.
What's wrong with Tuchel? What's wrong with him?
Piplup's not a fan.
He's better than Southgate.
Oh, what? Everyone's not a fan of me, apparently. I'm wrecking your channel. Get a poll on. She might leave, LB. Get a poll on, yes or no. No, I might not want to.
No, don't do it. Don't bloody do
it. 99% Martin, fuck off.
Right, I'm ending the stream. Martin, tell them where they can follow you on YouTube.
Your followers aren't following me, they ain't, man.
Please just answer the question so I can end the freaking stream.
You can follow Martin on LB's channel.
LB's channel.
Yeah, he's on it every day.
Yeah, Mancuning Way. Brand new show starting in November with him down below. Lots of laughs. We are doing. Can I just promote this very quick? My apologies. But Owen has very kindly donated a signed City shirt, which will be raffled off with all proceeds going to Alzheimer's Research UK. Thank you to Tone for that. And yeah, we've got massive prizes, giveaways, everything coming. And you can see LB always starting to become a regular on a Thursday night now. Yeah. Starting to love the old Thursday night chats, aren't you, LB?
Yeah, good, man. It's good stuff. Make sure you guys are following Mancunian Way. Get on it.
Yeah, we'll get on LB on your one, Martin, when I'm on. He'll clear off if you mention company, though. We can't mention, he'll say, look, lads, don't mention company before we go on. Do not mention it or I'm off.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, we'll keep you up to date with that raffle, guys, because it's for charity as well. Tone, you're at Twitter, MCFC Tone.
I am, mate. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's all good on there at the mo. There's not much flack until City drop points, and then it will be probably my fault for some reason.
Okay.
It's good at the mo. It's all positive. It's all good. I don't need no positivity clinic. I'm positive.
Someone asks, what time's brunch?
Yeah, the Sunday brunch on Thursday at 10 p.m.
Oh my days! No,
Can't
believe it.
Is there any decent football on tomorrow or no?
Bournemouth Arsenal are 5. You call that decent? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything decent. I think it's obviously Sunday's a good one, isn't it? Because that Chelsea Liverpool game, man, I'm actually really looking forward to that. You know, I think that's going to be a mint game.
Do you know what? Do you not think it's
It'll
one of
be-
them games where it's just 10-0 and be dead boring? No,
What?
Yeah.
could just be a really boring game by the end of
What,
it.
Liverpool Chelsea?
Yeah, like one of them. Just
Yeah.
it's built up as like this amazing game in the world, and it's going to be like 0-0.
Well,
I think Chelsea might win. I've got this funny feeling. I think Chelsea are going to beat them.
They could do. They're going to have a chance. They're a decent team, Chelsea, on the day. So
Maresca looks like he's doing bits.
yeah, I still think Liverpool are going to win. I think Liverpool are going to win, to be honest. But yeah, listen, we're
They're
going to
not the same though. They're not the same though. Liverpool. I was just going to say because like they had that fire with Klopp. They'd always go for it. I don't know about this new guy. They seem a bit slower, which I don't think suits the players they've got. But look, they're doing all right. They're top. So.
Big up, man. Big up. Guys, make sure you smash a like on the stream. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to Mancunian Way. Follow Toad on Twitter at MCFC Toad. If you're watching back on replay, let us know your thoughts and comments in the comments section below. And people, we are out of here. Catch you in the next one. See you in a bit.